Hello Virgo, it's umomgtarot and this is your singles tarot card reading. We're diving in, Virgo, because I can't wait a minute longer. Virgo, single Virgos, let's have a look at what the romance angels have to say. They got a message for you. The angels have a message for you. You single old goat. Wait, goat, virgin. You know what? Let me just pull the card. Virgo, aw, you deserve love. Are some of you feeling like you don't? Because you definitely do. You are lovable. You are enough. Enough. No, but seriously, Virgo, there's always like something really special about every Virgo that I meet. But some of them are like complicated because you guys are perfectionists, so you're very hard on yourselves. That's why I never, well, maybe not never, but like you don't have to criticize a Virgo, you know, unless you're part of the curriculum or something, because you guys are hard on yourselves. You deserve love, even the love that you feel like I don't really think I'll never get someone like, you know, I'll never get love like that. Like I'll never get a hotel with like rose petals and all that. Like, no, well, even if you don't, maybe you'll get like a forest with rose petals. You know, you deserve love. So that stuff's in alignment with you. Love. You are lovable. You are lovable, I'm telling you. I love Virgos. Do they love me? I don't. But I love Virgos. Wait, do I? Because I have some family members that I don't. Anyways, let's keep going. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, Virgo. What incarnation? Some of you guys are dealing with a partner that you have separated from. Some of you are feeling the red flags, or feeling the we need to talk energy, feeling the distance already emotionally. So just remember, you deserve love. And I understand why that preface was there before this card came out, because time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Right? Now here's your third card. Free your mind. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, Virgo. It's time for you to get while the getting's good. It's time for you to, you know, take command over what happens to you. Don't just wait for whatever. Which I don't really think Virgos do. You guys make stuff happen, but maybe in some areas, maybe in this single dating area, you need the old shove in the back to be like, all right, go. And go. To make things that you desire happen, because you deserve love. And maybe you put things off because you don't think you do, but you do. You deserve, look at it, love. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. There's separation, baby, and that's okay. You deserve love. Just keep with the mantra. But I'm wondering if it's a separation person that you have to free yourself from. You can come and go person. I'm good. I really feel like that's about, you know, whether you're in an on and off situationship, and every time this person leaves, it tears you apart or it does something to you. It's just like, free yourself of the situation. You know, because I feel like you're not more relaxed, but more happy with you're here, and then I'm miserable, you're gone, and then you're here and I'm happy, and then you're gone, and it's like overall, it's like I'd be good without a on-off situation. I'd be happier without one. So you have to constantly take a step back of your situation and assess. But let's have at it with your tarot spread, because listen, some of you guys, some of y'all, you need a breakdown. So you deserve love. You're dealing with separation. You need to be reminded that you're in control. You free yourself of situations that you feel obligated to, and do what you desire. I'm not saying throw away responsibilities. I'm just saying you still have power in your own life to make your own choices. So your first card is the Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. That is about being, it's kind of embodying that same energy of like being self-sufficient, and being recognized for just being a almost independent figure, archetype, fixture in other people's lives. Like you as that one tower of yourself, you as an entity, it's something that people recognize and people appreciate. And because of that 9 energy, it's like, it's really boss, you know. It's really like you stand on your own 2 feet. You know, people who come into your life are like side characters, but you are a presence. You are a force. So just remember that. Just remember that. It represents gratitude as well. Like, some of you guys are really doing the damn thing as far as your independence, and that's good for you. And you need to recognize that. I'm wondering if you guys don't. Because you need a little pat on the back. Then we have the sun, and the sun represents happiness. Good for you. I feel like that's actually so important for Virgos to like keep in touch with the childlike things that made you really, really happy. Like, you know, if you're a little kid that loved Batman, you better be an adult that loves Batman. If you always had a thing for dance, little tap dancing, maybe just like when you're down, you go, let me just sign up for a tap dance workshop class or whatever. You go in, you're like, oh my god, who am I? With all the tapping, you know, all of a sudden, your twinkle toes, you're happy, you're in a good mood. The sun just really represents infusing your life with something that is undeniably joyful to you, even if it's a fleeting thing, like just let me watch that meme. Let me go watch that video or that special episode that always cracks me up, or however you get your joy in some other way. Let me go for a swim. Haven't done it in months. Infuse the joyful stuff, because again, this gratitude usually comes with a little bit of like recognition that you've worked hard and you deserve a little bit of joy. Why not? Also, you could be dealing with a Leo. Right? Eight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Now it's looking interesting because we're hovering over the separation energy, and now we have traveling energy. So what that about? Where you going? You know, potential person. Or it may be the case that it's good for you to take time to be happy during this separation. Whether that's, and some of you are like, separation from who? Like, who was your last relationship? You still thinking about them? Then it's more kind of like a separation. Right? If you're still in the post them season, it's a separation. If you're in the perfectly fine by myself, never think about them, then you're not. But the 8 of Wands definitely shows like traveling or some sort of dedicated effort to making a change, going somewhere, doing something significant. But it represents that effort to do stuff. So when it comes to separation, I feel like, is it an effort to just head on out there and find someone else on your end, or is it like the other person that's doing that? This card is not in reverse, so I sense nothing sinister. Perhaps some of you have been separated for years and you're like, well, I'm still married, so I'm not gonna even bother. And it's like, no, this is a clear sign to take action. Maybe go on a trip, maybe regionally, like local, or no, go anywhere. Just go out, go do something, put an effort into, you know, A, loving yourself and showing yourself that love, and B, joy, literal things that make you smile, things that make you happy. And whenever the happiness stops and it gets awkward or cringy, you can be like, all right, let's go. You feel me? Because it's about freeing yourself on this one. In this reading, you better believe it. So let's pull some more cards. Let's pull the last 2. Let me see. Let me show you. Alright, so now Virgo, you got the moon. And you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Virgo. So when I see the effort, the travel, the energy, it feels like there are secrets. There are things that are unknown. And that might be what makes you reluctant, what makes you hesitant to take any action. You know, or like, I don't know what it is. Like when the separation, I don't know what like kind of effect it's having on you. Let me use another deck. What is this separation? Like, I can't tell if it's like a person from the past, somebody you're currently with that's like, I need a break, or I just need to, or it could be like, I'm just traveling for a bit. Hey, where'd the other deck go? 1 second, I'll find it. Oh yeah, I put it here so that if I needed it. Okay. The heck do you mean for Virgo when it comes to this, you know, separation? What kind of separation we talk? Oh snap! We're talking abandonment. This person either left you or you left them. Left you in the cold, man. So yeah, that's not good. So the separation it felt like abandonment to someone. So that's why it's good to kind of like, if you were abandoned, then it's really good to keep your mind open. It's good to get away from it all, travel. It's good way to, new scenery is good when you've been abandoned and traumatized in that way. 5 of Pentacles left you out. It could even be like left you in the cold while you were sick. Is that you? Is that the other person? You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Okay, so someone feels abandoned and left in the cold. All right, so then, okay, there's that Pisces energy there, and that speaks to just mind-altering, drugs, alcohol related, mind-altering. It could be depression, it could be any type of mental health illness, but something about their perception of reality is extremely distorted. And that may be just when it comes to you in particular, or it could just mean that they being off, being weird, and keeping secrets to kind of control your perception of reality. And vice versa now, because Pisces and Virgos are sister signs, so you guys have similar tendencies, but then you express them in different ways. So now we can go back and forth with who is doing what. But either way, this situation is like, free yourself from your situation. Free yourself from your situation. Usually when I see this, free yourself, is like, it's like a mental thing. It's like, don't trap yourself in a situation, in a cycle. Do something, take an action, make an effort to change it, to do something about it, so that you're not stuck on a loop. Maybe you guys separate regularly. Maybe the separation is very painful and feels like it triggers your abandonment issues, and you're like, but I still really care about this person. And you care about this person because they distort your perception of reality. And oh my goodness. So the Knight of Cups is there now. Why is it feeling like there's more than one person in the mix? It's weird. Because this abandonment thing, I usually think about, there's usually somebody who's abandoned you and left you out in the cold, and they're supposed to be the one that cares for you, takes care of you, supports you, looking out for you. But they leave you in the cold, and you turn to your left or right and look at who's next to you and realize that those are the real ones. They get like promoted, And it makes me wonder if somebody who was there for you when you were left out in the cold is somebody that you is because we see proposals, so I feel like maybe this person is offering you a connection. I feel like this card's in reverse, so there's something to it, like a caveat or some stipulation. But that night, or like maybe you just don't like them. Maybe you're not reciprocating. But I feel like this was formed in some sort of abandonment issue where they were there, or maybe they abandoned you, and so now you have Stockholm syndrome. Well, not Stockholm syndrome, but the opposite of that, and like you feel like more determined to connect. But I feel like there's some distance travel, like geologically, some distance, and there's some traveling and effort that needs to be made in order to like bring everything to the surface, and there be no secrets or just illusions of what happened, because you even might have your idea of what happened, and they might have their idea of what happened. Even Leo is a very like emotional sign, and they could jump to conclusions. They could, when they care. Most of the time they don't really care, but they will jump to conclusions. So I think that like there's this whole thing where you saying, hey, be happy, go be happy, be happy, be happy, do things that make you happy and in alignment with things that are supposed to make you happy too, because it feels like there's some confusion, maybe distorted perception, some secrets, some things you don't know that are happening, some wishy-washy energy, but at the same time you're intrigued, you're curious, you're affected by this full moon or this illusion. You can't help what people tell you, like, oh my god, hey, I missed you, love you for you, that's it, can I borrow $50? You never know. You never know until that can I borrow $50 comes out. So just take things slowly, and you deserve love. So you don't deserve to be taken advantage of. You deserve some bottom feeder to come be like, oh, hey, can I put my arms around your waist while you pay for both of our dinners? Kind of foolishness. Can I get a hug? Where's my hug? None of that. We're not doing that. And I don't even have to tell you that, Virgo. I don't even have to tell you that. But I do feel like there's like an offer, a proposal, not necessarily for weddings, engagement, but like, hey, can I take you out tonight? Hey, what are you doing later? You want to hang out? Hey, I heard you're single. You know, because you're separated. I heard you're free. It's saying free yourself. So if they even say it, if they word it like that, hey, are you free this day? And it's like, I mean, according to the romance angels or client, they might not want to see you after that. So don't say that. Say that in your head. But yeah, no, it seems like a good situation you have here. You have love coming towards you, somebody offering it. There might be a catch to it, or you might not be as attracted as you think. But it feels like there's a situation where there was separation, and this thing is like consuming you. Like you're having to remind yourself that you deserve love, and to keep yourself free and let go of control, and stop trying to make things happen and let things unfold organically, kind of thing. But then at the same time, you're being told, hey, make sure you're happy. Make sure you keep yourself in a good spirit, in a high vibrational spirit. Connect to your childlike joys so that you feel good. And I feel like that's like a cheat thing that you were told, because it's like we want to attract good energy towards you, because we see people playing. We see people with secrets. We see people with, you know, their mental is not necessarily on the up and up. So we want you to stay aligned with yours, so that this person, you're not going to look at them and be like, oh yeah, this is the truth. Word is Bible here. It's like, no, this person's a lunatic, okay? And it's a full moon, okay? And it might be a Pisces, and that's a whole other thing. You never know until they trust. So you might as well just emit this happy energy for yourself. Although there may be some separation issues, again, you might need to digest that so that you don't bring that into the next relationship. But remembering who is around, because perhaps that's the person offering you this like stronger connection, or this develop these feelings, or maybe the secret was that they had these feelings and want to offer you this connection, whether it's business, relationship, friendship. I think it's romantic relationship, but hey, maybe that's my house. Maybe it's like one of those situations where they've seen what you went through, so they're like, you are a fighter. You are strong. You know, you are something else, and I want in. That's what it feels like. All right, Virgo. So you guys have like a nice little level-headed person looking at you and honoring or admiring, but you also have some issues. You know, you have many issues. You have people leaving and walking away and having a profound effect on you and how you see things, how even you see yourself. You deserve love, and free yourself from situations you have no control over. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And travel. Why not? Travel. Alright, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Share the video. And check out my Etsy shop. Why not? Buy something if you feel froggy. Jump off. Hit a like button on Etsy. Do algorithm things for me. Okay? Appreciate that. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye, my Virgo friends.